go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. And the boys, give her the gun, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame, or go down in flame. Hey, nothing will stop the army and roar.
When you get up the stairs, you'll look in here, and that's the Bombay and the Navigation. Bombay area, really. And Gunner, you'll see the guns in there. Then when you come back up, you go up the stairs.
We had only 100 octane fuel.
What is this one?
100
Oh,
octane.
100 octane
Yeah.
too, same.
This is the B17G. I flew in the G's.
In this thing.
I was a bombardier.
Okay, right. You know where you are, don't
I
you?
know where I are.
No.
It's up. I don't know. I'm a good. It's up.
So yeah, whenever you guys go, I don't know how many Sounds good.
I remember being back here arming these buggers. I think I was a little thinner. I think I only weighed 130 pounds then.
Every time we see somebody that's been around and hasn't seen it for 60 years, you know.
Right.
And I know what they're thinking. They look in the hatch and I said, really shrank, didn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, really did.
They got small over the time.
Who's in here, Dad?
Radio operator was in here, right in this area right here. Now this back here, this is the waist gunner. And there's the ammunition. These are all 50 caliber here. This was open. This was open at the time.
Bring me a pizza, I'll give you one bit.
How is it?
Here's your ball turret here.
Well, you see right through the sights.
How many going?
Here's your ball turret here.
How many?
Up between 45 and 50 seconds in shooting.
It's kind of fun, especially when you point the guns right down like this. So you're looking, here's the guns here.
Yep.
And you're right in there and you're looking right straight down. There's your tail gunner. You can see there, Kirk. With
Did
the
it look
tail gun.
familiar?
Yeah, well, a little different. But I thought the ball turret was up a little bit further. I can recall. I was telling Kurt that I think I was in it one time in the ball turret.
Man, I don't think that's the place I'd want to be.
This is our second ship. The Devil's Make the second that we had. The first one we got kind of damaged. It was all over.
Kind of damaged.
Kind of damaged. When these things went off, it shook the heck out of this guy. I think Shepherd's told me that he was tail gunner, either tail gunner or waist gunner. I don't know, one or the other. I said I had the best view in the house, and one thing, if you had fighters coming towards you, you were hoping that they weren't very accurate, you know. But once you start firing these 50 calibers, they generally stayed away from you. Most of their attacks would come from out of the sun. But with the ball turret gunner, they had to have those guns so that they would be synchronized with the props so they wouldn't shoot the props off. The Navigator's place. The next stop was where the pilots and then the engineer stood behind him, And then from there, went back to radio control. And then from the radio control, you went to the waist gunner. From the waist gunner, you went to the tail gunner. So, Devil's Mate the First got shot up. That was our first mission to Berlin. And that was an older ship. I don't remember which one it was. It was the B or C or something like that. But it had been around the world, I'll tell you. They usually gave the newest crews the oldest ships because they didn't expect that they'd come back, and they didn't want to give them a new airplane right away. So we got our newer aircraft after about 3 or 4 missions, and it's the same as this. It's a G series. They started flying those over in 1944, middle of 44. No, maybe February of 44, something like that. That particular time, that was when we lost an engine. And that was when, at the same time, we all decided that, for example, my compass was an electric compass and was not working. Miles said this compass is not working. So as a result, we just went right ahead and started to fly. We looked to the west and started off, and then probably about a half an hour when we had boarded the target, we were picked up by some P-38s. And the P-38s, excuse me, gave us a direct heading home. And once we got the channel, there was no problem. But getting from where we were, which was north of Berlin, was kind of tough, that's all. See, up here?
Same rules, because the door's closed.
Yeah.
So I sat down here on the catwalk.
There's a lot of people just didn't see the airport.
Hi, we're standing in front of the B17 right now. We've been in and been out of it, but we haven't flown in it yet. It might be a little bit while, before we do. We've got several kinds of planes around here. There's people mingling all over the place. Kirk has taken, I don't know how many pictures, and Jeffy as well. We're having a great time. Really enjoying it. The weather is gorgeous here. Blue sky, got some high cirrus clouds, and it's going to be a great day. And you can, once you get into the airplane, you'll find that you do have to be seatbelted, but then after that, you can move around the plane. So I'd like to get right up in the nose of it right now. In fact, I'm looking at the nose of the ship right now.
You used to fly one, or you was
No,
in one?
I was the Bombardier, and then I had 2 ratings. I was Bombardier Navigator, but mostly I was Bombardier.
Oh, Europe, right?
Yeah. So it was the 8th Air Force. Flew out of a small town called Rattlesden, which is about 60 miles north of London, and about 30 miles west of Ipswich, which they used to call the Wash.
Tyler! The Wash?
They used to call it the Wash. Ipswich, the Wash. And we were probably about 40 miles from Cambridge. We dropped 2,000 pounders. We dropped 2,000 pounders on the peninsula in the Cherbourg in France near Caen. And they had a underground, each were 2,000, they were called armor-piercing 2,000-pound bombs.
Armor-piercing, yeah, through the bunkers.
And those things went so deep that we did generally as you took these, you dropped your bombs and so forth, there were pictures were being taken of the explosions and so forth, whether you were on target, off target, and so forth. In this particular case, those damn things went in the ground so far they didn't explode. So what they had to do, they sent a reconnaissance. They told us what a lousy job we did. And they
told you what
what a lousy job we did. There was nothing went off. They didn't see anything going off. With the reconnaissance ship, the reconnaissance photographic ship went over probably about an hour after we were there, and they found all this total destruction. And they went into the ground, and then it took time as they exploded for this stuff to come up.
No.
That was amazing.
So they did blow everything up, but that's cool. But there weren't any signs.
Underground enforcement. underground running right on the coast. We want them to go a little bit faster than that, but this is what they did. They called it exercising the props.
Oh, cool.
What are they doing? Trying to get the plane started?
Yeah, you got to get out of the way in a hurry, you know.
Had the crowd laughing.
If this bird doesn't start now,
Yes. Cool.
I noticed you turned the props. Did you check the fuel?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
If he says that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're
we're
gonna
gonna
do.
have to make it do. We can't get it.
Damn, I forgot something. He's the 32 mission guy. Shirley gave that to me before I went overseas. He was on every mission. Cute little guy. In fact, he looks a little bit like Molly right now.
Okay, we're authorized by FAA to give rides on this aircraft. Then you must be belted in for takeoff and for landing. You'll be assigned a seat when you get aboard. As soon as we're up in the air, I'll give you a signal, which means you can get up. And
Hold it down over there, please.
Be sure to come up into the cockpit a couple at a time, down to the nose of the aircraft. Be sure and give everybody a chance to circulate. You cannot go past this toolbox into the aft section. Overhead cables, don't grab hold of those. Pilots still believe they should fly the airplane. There's electrical bundles and aluminum tubing. Don't grab there either. Grab anything else. Also, our air conditioning is on. The radio room hatch is open. So when you walk through there, there's a very good draft. Do not watch hats, eyeglasses, earpieces, cameras. And don't stand on a seat and try to stick your head out there. It's about 160 mile an hour wind. Also, you'll find little blue bags around there for your convenience and also ours. If you decide to use one, you can keep it as a souvenir. But I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there's 3 escape routes out of this aircraft. This hatch, the radio room hatch, which is removed, and the hatch forward in the tunnel going into the nose. Okay, come on aboard.
Can you go to the Bombay?
All right.
How you doing, guys?
Sit right here.
Go on in, Dad. Navigator.
Wow, we are getting the best shots today.
And let's see.
Oh my God. Oh, there he goes.
All set, Tom?
Hey, Jeffrey. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for
Good.
setting this up, Jeff.
Yeah, it's
Like
good,
I say,
isn't it?
watch hang on to your camera.
Yes,
You're
sir.
You're not gonna lose it, but I have lost a couple of them.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get windy
It gets a
there.
little windy.
Oh, we got a great spot.
Sweet view. Yeah, isn't this good? Oh, here we go.
You through there? Shoot back.
Oh, we missed it.
Okay, I gave it to you too late. There's people.
And then after we get up, you can go talk to Papa. Oh, look at that.
fine. Great. You can get up there. Get up there. We're about 2,000 feet now. Now you can go that way? I'll go that way. If you go so you can go in. Okay, yeah, you can't look out the top of it.
probably think I'm gonna go.
How you doing, Dad?
I'm doing just fine.
You are. This is great.
Well, I'll tell you. It was something else. What's big? Keep it on. Get it. It's a great time. No, thank you.
Fantastic, Dad.
Okay. You know, we got to get time just to take the, see this come off. Here. Fantastic. Jeffy did such a wonderful job. He really did.
I mean, what was it like to be back in there?
And it was amazing. You know, I was looking around inside there and I was thinking, now what is that? You know, what is that? I couldn't remember some of the things that were there, and I can't, again, notice that one panel that was on the left-hand side? That was all the bomb releases. Did you see those?
Well,
Remember
yeah.
those triggers all along?
I shot most of that, I think.
That was all the bomb releases and so forth. But there was the electric magnetic compass, that electric compass, that we screwed up on, or that the compass didn't work. That almost gave us the wrong heading. I mean, if we had reused it, it would have given us the wrong heading. We'd have been in Sweden or something.
It's more entertaining to watch you wander.
I told Janet that we'd be home about 3 o'clock. That's not going to be very far off, you know?
No, not at all.
No. Here's your coat.